How's it going, everybody? Welcome to my review of the LEGO Star Wars 2022 Hoth ATST, a brand new ATST version here in LEGO form for 2022. This is, of course, the set number 75322, and yeah, it's just a pretty neat looking set. Just a Hoth ATST, which we haven't gotten before. But before we crack it open and show you what's inside, let's admire this beautiful side artwork here. We got the ATST with the gray probe droid and a beautiful Hoth Trooper emblem with the AT-AT in the background. So that's looking awesome. So let's get on into it. This does have thumb tabs here on the bottom. I'm just going to do it like so. And, oh wow, a lot of bags, very hefty box indeed, very tall one at that as well. So here we go, here is the box in all its glory yet again, but now it's not going to be able to stand, so let's just set it aside. So it looks like we got 4 bags here, 4 bags total, with a pretty decently sized instruction booklet with a progress bar, I would assume, yeah, with Chewbacca there. So looking pretty nice. I can't wait to build this up and get to the review portion, so I'll see you then. Alright, so here it is, the Hoth ATST, coming in at 586 pieces, and this is set number 75322. This set comes with a lot of sweet minifigures, including a brand new gray probe droid, and yeah, the model is superb, and I can't wait to talk about it with you guys. But first, we're going to talk about the minifigures, so let's get started. So the first minifig that we have up here is the Hoth ATST driver. So he's not your typical ATST driver. He's actually rocking a white outfit instead of like a full gray outfit. He's got a really nice print going from the torso down to the mid-leg section there, so it's looking really cool. He also has a matching white binocular set there, and also just a mini blaster gun there for protection, I guess. And then he also does have a alternate face on the back. If I can get the helmet off, it's just a more angry face. So yeah, it's nothing too fancy, but it's nice. He's got the straps on his face. It's a really nice, well-rounded minifigure, and I quite like it a lot. So here we have the second exclusive minifigure to the set. It's just a Chewbacca with some snow on his fur, and I think it's really neat. He also comes with a stud shooter bowcaster, and you can just push down on the lever there, and it just shoots just like that. And now it's gone forever. But yeah, it's a cool little blaster there, and it just shoots your opponents, and you can knock them down, but there's nothing too fancy. I do prefer the original bowcaster mold, to be quite honest, but this is still cool for kids, I guess, to play with. And yeah, it's just a really nice looking Chewbacca with just some snow speckles on him, and I think it's really cute. And our third minifig that we have here is just a Hoth Rebel Trooper, so nothing too fancy going on here. She comes with a regular blaster here and just your standard little backpack there on the back with some life-saving equipment. And then there's she does have an alternate face. It's just a more angry face here, ready for combat, so it's really nice. It's just a really cool looking Hoth Rebel Trooper. She's got geared up for the snow, nice white camouflage, yeah, gray hands, and it's pretty nice. It's a nice little minifig. So if you want to count this as a minifigure, you can, but this is, of course, the probe droid. It's not black like it usually is. It's actually now gray, so it actually matches perfectly with the little buildable probe droid that we got last year, so that's really cool. I'll probably display this next to my probe droid, actually, because I think it'll match really well. But yeah, it's a really cool looking probe droid, and I think the head is movable a little bit. Yeah, you can move the head, but he also has some tentacle arms as well. I think there's a blaster on top too. Yeah, so a wide variety of little add-ons here and playable features. But anyways, it's actually a really nice and detailed looking probe droid, so I really like this a lot. It's a lot more detailed than the other ones that we've gotten through the years, so this is probably my favorite out of all the ones that we've gotten. But yeah, with the minifigs out of the way, let's talk about the ATST. So here we have it, guys, the brand new Hoth ATST, and yeah, it's a really solid one, and it's definitely very suitable for the Hoth environment. You know, snowy blizzard, all that. You got an enclosed cockpit up here, also a bit of a wider feet and longer legs as well. And speaking of the feet here, they're very, very well detailed, more detailed than the other previous models that we've gotten. For example, from Rogue One and from The Mandalorian. Those just had like simple pieces with stickers on it for detail, but these just have so many pieces on them. There's so much details and even some droid parts for some extra added details as well. But the legs, unfortunately, don't really move all that much, and there's a lot of exposed Technic. It looks a little janky, but yeah, here is the range of motion that you're getting. You can't move you can't move the feet, can't move up in here. All you can really do is just, yeah, move it up and down like that. You can't really have it in a walking position either. I guess you can kind of position it like that, maybe in a walking position, but then it, you know, falls over, so it doesn't really work that well. You kind of just have to leave it in this position. As we move towards the top here, as you can see, there's a lot of cool details, especially on the front here. There's these little flaps here that can move, and then there's also some hoses and little added details there, so that's really nice. And then the head can move 360 degrees pretty flawlessly. It just connects there with some Technic a little bit, and then it just spins 360 degrees. It's pretty nice, and it moves really flawlessly, like no resistance or anything like that. It's really nice. And then this AT-ST also has a lot of blasters and just all sorts of artillery. I think this side is for the grenades. It launches like a barrage of grenades, and then this just has rapid fire over here, and then this is just your normal standard turret that actually can move like at a full 90-degree angle. As we make our way to the back of the neck, you can see some Technic axles that shoot out the spring-loaded missiles. All you gotta do is just flick it forward, and then bam. And I actually have no idea where that went. So yeah, you just shoot it, and yeah, it's actually a pretty neat little feature there. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of cool details on this AT-ST, and I'm quite fancy of it. I really like it. And then as we make our way up to the cockpit, as you can see, there's a little bit of room for a minifigure. Not a whole lot, but there's also a control panel for the AT-ST driver as well. We'll fit him in there in just a second. So yeah, as you can see, there's a little slot for him to sit in there in front of his control panel. So he just sits in there just like that. No studs to connect him in there. You can kind of just take him out as you wish. There's also some color coordinated pieces here to put your blaster and also the binoculars, so that's really neat there. But yeah, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of room in there, but it does the job. And if you're wondering, you can take the sides off pretty easily. They just come off just like this. The side ones have Technic pieces that you just put it in, and then there's also this red piece that you put the black part here, and it just kind of goes in there in place, and it doesn't really move around a whole lot. So yeah, it just kind of slides in there just like that, and boom. It doesn't move around a whole lot. It's actually pretty nice. But yeah, like I said before, this is like a snow variant for an AT-ST, so the front part is closed off. Other previous AT-STs that we've gotten have like open flaps for the eyes, or the viewfinders, I guess you could say. So now these are closed off, so it's more insulated inside for the driver. And then at the top, there's also a hatch for the AT-ST driver to pop out and shoot some guys if he wanted to on his own. So there's that as well. And I'll show you what he looks like just poking his head out. It's pretty nice. It's kind of funny, actually. I like it a lot. So yeah, that pretty much does it for my review of the AT-ST. I really like this one, and I think I'm going to rate it about an 8 out of 10. I think it's really great, and for like $65, it's really nice. Or 50 USD, that is. Yeah, this released January 1st, 2022, and I think it's a great pickup, especially if you have the UCS AT-AT. Then if you like scale it next to it, it's just your AT-AT just looks so much bigger, and yeah, I think it matches perfectly with that as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the Hoth AT-ST for 2022. If you did enjoy, leave a like on this video and give it a thumbs up as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye for now.